Welcome back, Ed. Today we're expanding our knowledge on data mining, covering how to ask the right questions, research trends, identifying patterns, and how compiling data can strengthen your litigation strategies. Take it away, Ed.
So when we're dealing with disparate sources of data, we really have to try to make the data come together in a more of a standardized format. Sometimes it comes again from the public sources, while the private sources, everyone has their own way of doing things, and it's often looks, for lack of a better term, ugly. And our job is to look at that and try to make it so that the data can fit together. We start answering questions. So things such as data mining combined with OCR, data extraction techniques, combining that with our knowledge of dealing with medical records and intake forms would help us put the data in a readily available format. So you get it into a nice, a database or a table that you can start asking questions of it. This can range from, really detailed questions to unveil insights to things like, okay, well, we've talked about the SEER data. Now, that's what the diagnoses say. What do the actual filings look like? How do we map that out? So you standardize it. You make sure the data is available by year. And you can see in the slide here, we're looking at the cancer claims by year for mesothelioma and lung cancer. The actual filings behave in a very interesting way. Mesothelioma, as you might expect, is going down, in fact, very close with the SEER data. If you look at it over a long period of time, over 10 years, it's going down. This is what the epidemiology says. It's what the actual diagnoses say. And it's what we actually see filing for in filing trends for the various trusts that we have. Whereas for lung cancer, even though we did see a drop off in 2020, overall filings are trending up. And this is doesn't necessarily match the epidemiology as much, doesn't necessarily match what we expect to see or that we see yet in the SEER data. Some of that may be catch up, but it actually looks like we're looking at the data that there's an organic trend for there to be more and more lung cancer filings. And it's something for our trusts to be aware of. It's an insight we pulled out for our clients, and they're all, of course, very well aware of it. But it's always good to have the data to back it up. It's not just a feeling. It's like, this is actually what's happening. And then now you know what's happening, you start asking other questions of the data as well, such as what's going on with the diagnoses dates, what's going on with gaps in filing, if there's increases in secondary exposures versus primary exposures. These are all questions that can be asked as follow-ups from this.
Thank you, Ed. If you have any questions, please reach out to us and learn how our analytics team can help your law firm leverage data for smarter strategies and greater success. Thank you.